Hey guys, just got home from work. More packages, more games. Let's go open them up. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. So I do have another package, as I said, and this one I do know, sometimes I don't, but today I do know exactly what I got, and it's because it's a game I've wanted for a while. I just wasn't sure what platform or console I wanted it for, but I finally decided, and well, let's just open it. Oh, joy. Joy. My joy. So here we are. Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. So I'm a big Wing Commander fan, and of course Wing Commander 3 is probably my favorite of the entire series. Of course it's starring Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker himself, and his best buddy Layman. So anyway, I got this for really good price. $10.26 from eBay. And I couldn't decide, like I said, what console to get it on, but I really like the PlayStation. So I don't have a ton of PlayStation 1 games, so what better place to start than here? So let's take a look inside. So I like the box. This is a very heavy duty box, and it's in really good shape, so I'm very happy about that. Here's the manual. Some of it's in color, but it's in really good shape. And then of course we've got all the discs, disc 4, 3, 2, and 1. So they're all in there. They look pretty good. Like I said, the box is in really good shape, so I'm really happy about that. So as far as I'm concerned, this was a hell of a buy. So the only thing that's left is to give it a shot. So let's go plug it in. Okay, so you probably noticed I put this in my PS3 instead of my PS2, and that's because the PS2 does not allow me to save the game because it's a PS1 game. The PS3, on the other hand, does allow me to do that. So, I'm playing it on the PS3. The next thing you're going to notice is that this is the longest full motion video intro I have ever seen, ever, in any game prior to or since. This is the longest intro ever. Yet for some reason, I think it's cool. So here's some things while this is rolling. Let me just give you a little bit of fun facts here. So this game came out a long time ago, 1994 to be exact, for PC and Macintosh. It also came out for the 3DO in 1995, and of course the one I'm playing, the PlayStation, it came out in March of 1996 here in North America. And this was a highly regarded series made by Chris Roberts. And they clearly didn't care about money being spent because they went and got some really good actors for this, such as Mark Hamill, as of course our main character. They also got Malcolm McDowell as Admiral Tolwyn, and I always ruin his name, but it's John Rhys Davies. Anyway, he's Paladin. And he plays, I think, another character as well. Is this thing still rolling? It's still rolling. Okay, well, we'll keep going then. So like I said, this one has a lot of full motion video, and it does kind of get annoying, I suppose, because there's so much of it. In fact, there's over 2 hours worth of video. It's literally a movie. It literally is a movie. As a matter of fact, I think it was advertised to say, don't play a game, play the movie. Something along those lines. And if you got this on the PC, you needed a Pentium processor to play it. And I was one of those suckers. I have to admit, I went and got a Pentium. I upgraded. I put all the memory in my computer just so I could play this game.
My brethren, they are not warriors, but maggots.
And as I said before, this was highly regarded as a game and as a series overall, but this one in particular is probably my favorite.
Only one of them is worthy of being treated as a wonder.
And it sold over 500,000 copies worldwide. It was also ranked in 1996 by Computer Gaming World the 54th best game of all time, and in 2011 PC Gamer ranked it 72nd on the list of 100 best PC games of all time.
To offer coexistence with your kind, would you not accept it?
The Kilorati do not coexist.
No, and now that the tide has turned in this war, your defiance is a pathetic and useless gesture.
You bore me, monsieur.
The thing is still rolling. Okay, I think the movie is still going, so I'll keep going. Now, for some reason, the PlayStation version didn't get as good a score as, say, like the 3DO version, which I find quite interesting, because I personally like the PlayStation version better. Okay, you know what? Screw this. We're just going to fast forward this. I haven't even seen Mark Hamill yet, so let's just get into the action. Oh, no, there he is. Damn it. So once you get through all the cutscenes, you get in your ship, you launch out into space, then you have to figure out what the hell your buttons do. This is probably going to be the trickiest part of the game. It took me a little while to figure it out, but once you do, this turns into a fantastic game.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Now, I believe that the third version of Wing Commander is quite different from the second and first. I haven't played the second one as much. I have played Wing Commander and won that one a long time ago. And that was very pixelated. It wasn't 3D rendered like this one is. So the ships look quite different. They look more realistic. And the battles for its time seemed like you were really there doing it. But I don't understand why the hell I can't hit this guy. I am aiming right at him. So as the game goes along, you get different missions.
Report Kilrathi activity in these regions. I'd like you to run a patrol through there, sweep the area.
You can select different pilots. You don't always have to pick Hobbs, the giant cat. You can pick other people that you talk to. I highly recommend picking Maniac just because it makes it more interesting. Or I still call him Biff. But definitely it does make a difference who you pick, and it does matter what you say to people because it'll affect the other person's attitude towards your character, and it'll even affect the morale of the entire crew, which we don't want that.
Listen to the music. That sounds good to me. It's a nice dream, Vaquero. Hang on to it. You bet, sir.
Now, as I showed you during the unboxing, this is a big game. It's got 4 discs in it, 4 separate storage discs. So if you're missing one, good luck. So if you're curious about getting Wing Commander 3, like I still am, you can get it on a number of different platforms. I, of course, chose the PlayStation version, but you may be able to download it as well. In fact, I actually downloaded Wing Commander 4 on my PlayStation 3 and have yet to play that one, but gotta finish Wing Commander 3 first, man. Gotta finish Wing Commander 3 first.
Excellent work, Colonel. I can see now that your reputation is well.
There's the landing, Colonel.
Now look, this is a great game. I mean, I can't deny it. It's actually a very fun game. If you've never played it before, go out and get it. Especially if you own a PS3, a PS2, a PS1. I don't care if you get it on PC. This is just a fantastic game that has really fantastic graphics. It's also one of the rare games that the full motion video doesn't take away from the game. It actually enhances it. And I really do like that it's in-depth, but not too in-depth that it's too hard to figure out. So in my book, this hits all the right notes. It's all perfect, not too much, not too little. And it was made from one of the great systems of our time. So I would highly recommend this game. And it's a sweet ass box. Look at that box. They just don't make boxes like this anymore. It's like a wallet box. All right, that's all I got for this week. I'm gonna go play this game, see how far I can get, and maybe next week when I see you, I'll let you know how I did, how far I've gotten. Maybe I've won it by then. I don't know. Probably not. But I'll try.